Now, if you could change one thing about dance industry in India, what would it be? I'm sure there are a lot many things, but like if the one single thing that you could
Yeah.
change, then yeah, what would that be?
I think since we spoke about it, one of those things I would like to elaborate on that itself is the training aspect, which has deteriorated a lot recently because of Instagram reels or TikTok or just in general. I feel like it's like a cycle. Like, students don't really want to train. They come to a instructor only for their piece of choreography. So they'll see this on Instagram and they'll be like, okay, this teacher is teaching this. So I want to attend their class. Even if that teacher wants to train them and, not just give them a piece of choreography, which they have come up with, after understanding a certain level of training. So it's basically if they want to give them that information, the students don't want it. So if they give that, there are less students in class, then there's less, income. So it's like this whole cycle, and then because of that, they end up putting more uh, choreography based videos, because if you're putting something that is, like you said, like an entire piece from start to bottom, not everybody's watching it right now. Everybody's like, even in general, even if non dancers are watching, like a layman is watching anything on Instagram, their attention span doesn't last more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So everyone is creating for that platform. People are watching that platform and coming to you, and then you end up giving them just that, and then it's this whole cycle, I feel like, which has ruined so many things for dance training, quality training in general. Like, thankfully, I'm so blessed because I started training at a time when there was no Instagram. So
Yeah.
everything that happened was, competition. Your only competition was the person next to you, and your only goal was the person in, who was teaching you. And you didn't stop day and night till you reached that, or your name was circulated by word of mouth within the dance community. And it felt so good because people would say, oh wow, I heard of this dancer, oh you're Afia, oh you're Dheeraj, I've heard about you. And that felt so good. Like right now, everything's so approachable. People who, I don't mean to say it like that, but people who aren't that great, or still have a long way to go when it comes to art as a dance form, or sorry, dance as an art form. What did I just say? uh, they're also they're also very famous amongst, on Instagram, or uh, amongst the layman, because that's what they understand. And there are so many incredible dancers who I've met personally, even when I travel to Singapore to train, and I've danced next to them. They've danced in front of me, and I have taken such positive energy from them, and they're amazing. I mean, like 20 times better than someone who's famous back here in India, who's probably not that great, and they have like, I'm not kidding, but 500 followers, barely, not famous enough, like they don't have an audience, but that's because they're doing authentic work, and not everybody connects to that. So if that's something I could, make people understand that uh, art is more than just, entertainment. It's so much more than that. It takes so much to create, it takes so much to put yourself out there. And so yeah, that whole cycle of this, I mean, not for me maybe, but for so many other people who, because I'm okay, I've made my peace with it. I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
genuinely, like, it's taken me a while to understand it, but I'm okay with it. But I know so many people in my team as well who are exceptional. Like, but just because they're not doing it to a famous song, or something that's not trending, it's not seen, or it's not appreciated as much.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's another thing, right? Like
if
now
only.
choreography is all about like what's trending on TikTok, what's trending on Reels, and you just like create something on that, and it's only, as you said, 20-30 seconds. So like anybody who is a decent dancer is able to mimic the steps. Okay, some people who are creative might
Yes.
even like
Yeah.
try to come up with something of their own, but that's still just 30 seconds, so it doesn't require that much involvement, right? You could add a twist a little bit here and there, and like, oh, you can call it your own, that okay, I have not copied because I did this step different, or like I started at this time, whatever. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's an important point that you shared, that I know personally so many people, because I also trained in the time when there was only Facebook and nobody was putting out dance videos on Facebook at that time, just like 2008 2009, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So I was trained in
Yeah.
that thing that okay, you are performing for an audience, and it's all like high energy from beginning till the end, which is 3 minutes. Which meant your fitness has to be on a certain level. You need
Yeah.
to understand the choreography. You need to understand teamwork. Where are you in the stage? Like the layout of the stage. So all of those things, which I see gradually is like fading away. Like people are not putting in that kind of dedication, which I saw. And it's sad to see
It
that a lot
is.
of
Yeah.
people that I know from that time who are still in dancing and so good has like no traction at all, because they are doing genuinely for the art form, and they are not doing it to pander to a particular audience online. And so that's why they're not getting views, and that's why nobody knows them. And it's sad,
Yeah.
but I mean, well, unfortunately that's how the world is right now. So I hope that they either
Yeah.
adapt, or like people see value in them, and things get better. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is so fascinating.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to do a dance documentary for a very long time, like to parallel two different worlds of like how it's in India and versus how it's in the US, specifically New York. Because in New York you have two worlds. Like you have Russian ballerina who will train painstakingly for years to get those angles correct and everything, and then there's this guy on subway
Yeah.
who's exceptionally good, okay, at doing all the jumps and twists and turns and all the tricks, and his life is also that, like he also puts in so much time into it. But they exist in two different realities. Like for this ballerina, it's like okay, you have a head instructor, there's other ballerinas, there's politics, backstabbing, and there's so much that goes into it. And then there's this other guy who is like doesn't have to stick to a routine, but he also trains very hard. He has to like avoid the cops, and make sure he doesn't fall into that trap of doing drugs. And so it's a survival mechanism for both of them,
Correct.
but they have exist in two different realities. So I can maybe add a third element of Bollywood into it and see that okay, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll consult you if that project, not now but in future, becomes a reality. Then I'm
For
like, okay,
sure.
how do I go about it, at least in India, because I've not engaged with the industry for like almost a decade now. So